Do they
Every day.
Every Monday, I run a live workshop on Instagram, and I've done that for over a year. That's what this question's asking about. So if you can't make these live workshops, can you rewatch them? The answer is yes. And you can find them all on my brand new YouTube channel. So please click this link below here and subscribe, and what you will find are workshops on all aspects of post-cesarean recovery. So things like scar massage, things like C-section shelf, things like why these things happen, what to do with pain, what exercises specific to rehab, and all the other little minutiae, things that really every cesarean birth mom should know, but aren't told. I mean, this is what I think is everyone's right. It's not a privilege. So please subscribe and please share with your mom communities. The thing I want to highlight about two different cesarean incisions is that this is a good thing. A lot of people will think, oh my gosh, I don't want two different cuts on my body. This is going to be terrible. But the fact of the matter is, a fresh incision always heals better than an incision made on top of old scar tissue. So this is going to be good. It's going to be a good recovery. If you are having a challenging time looking at your brand new C-section scar, you're not alone, and nothing is wrong with you. You know, 50% of this is a major surgery that is completely unexpected. And even for those cesareans that are planned, there's still a lot of emotional impact. So what I'm talking about is the impact of a psychological nature. Physical rehabilitation must take this into account. So the birth experience is the first thing I talk about as a perinatal therapist. But the second thing, if we're talking about physical rehabilitation, just start with big belly breaths. Envision your incisions safely expanding and decreasing. And then for seeing it, you can even look at this in the mirror or have someone else look at it for you first. No, cesarean scar massage should not feel like it needs to be a part of your routine forever. I mean, the purpose of scar massage is to decrease tightness and to decrease any adhesions, meaning if it's stuck down to get tissues below. So if you start scar massage right from the beginning, you're not going to need to do this forever. It's going to take a few months, maybe a year at the most, like at the absolute most, for the typical cesarean to not need scar massage. Exercise is different. You're going to need that for a while more than a year. Now, if you're starting your scar massage later, though, if you're starting like years later, this might be a different situation. But even then, you would use different therapy techniques to achieve the results that you're looking for. So, in a quick answer, when do you stop massaging your scar? When your surgical area moves and feels like your non-surgical area. The fact of the matter is, the sooner you start cesarean recovery, the better your outcomes will be. This is true of any injury. If you leave something for months and years before you start rehabilitating it, especially if it involves a lot of scar tissue, it will take longer to heal, and the results are generally going to be slower and maybe less impactful, right? This is not to mean that you won't get results, and every body is different. There is a lot to be said about not just scar massage, but the right exercises. Listen, the human body wants to heal, and it heals in spite of us. So please don't feel discouraged if you are past the 6-month mark. Absolutely, scar massage can help because it starts to move the fascia. The best thing to do is to connect with a perinatal therapist and to follow a program. The use of silicone cups to help with your cesarean recovery is an advanced technique. So even if you are months and years post-surgery, you would still not start with this. You would do C-section cupping only after you go through a series of the massages that your body already needs. This will suction the fascia and spread it apart and move it, which is different than the manual therapy techniques where you're pushing down into the tissues. This sucks it up, massage is pushing it down. So the best thing I want to tell you is to follow a flow chart of scar massages and make sure you do all of them in order to make sure that you haven't missed one before starting cupping. Scar massage can absolutely be helpful for someone who had a baby a year ago or more. Listen, if you've never done scar massage before, your body is just aching to heal. It's aching to move and to get rid of that tight scar tissue and to, more importantly, stop getting all those layers stuck together. Like it wants to peel apart. And that is more fascial massage techniques. So scar massage, fascia massage, I mean, it starts to overlap the more advanced techniques that you do. Please don't wait. It is actually more simple than you think it is, and you can do so much of it with your own hands. Combine that with the right exercises, and you can really make a difference in your pain, in your weakness, in that C-section shelf appearance, and any scar appearance that you're looking to improve.